Here is the reason why I dislike grafted roses. As you can see, they are sending their own shoots, their own sucker from beneath the grafting zone. So this actually is cute, but you don't want this. And while it does this, it spends the entire energy and good food that it gets into growing these two babies here. Meanwhile, the upper part, the actually very expensive rose that I purchased, does not get this energy. As you can see, it doesn't grow much. I removed it with part of the stem to hopefully have this not grow again here. And now I will apply fungicide on this wound. And I'm using the Duck O'Neill fungicide for this. And this is happening to all my grafted roses that I purchased from this company and also from other places. See again, this also has to be removed. So I'm trying to clean the area a little and make sure to remove this deep here inside so that it cannot grow a new one. And I do feel really bad for it that I have to do this thing. Yeah, I'm really still not sure if this is deep enough to remove this. And fungicide on the wound. See, like when a rose is grafted like this one, you can still see here the plastic where it was grafted, and this area is the one that gets sick easily. And grafted roses are said to last 10 years. Meanwhile, roses that have own roots can last to even 800 years. Like, you know, in England, on the monasteries' walls, you see roses that were planted there like 100 years ago. And as you can see here, it develops cankers and scar tissue and many, you know, places where this can get sick and pests. This is a pretty tropical sherbet, and grafts were done actually for mass production so that they can produce many roses to sell scut flowers in the shops. But yes, like look at this root here with the plastic hanging down there. It looks like a cancer. One more example why I hate this type of grafted roses. The graft is probably here where the tape is, and you can see that the lower part, the wild rose, has his own shoot out and it's growing really vigorously and happily from down here, and because of that the energy doesn't actually go to the upper part much and it stays small. So I will have to remove this. And you can notice the difference of leaves. This one is shiny and the lower leaves are not. And so this one has a style of like 5 leaves on one stem, while down here there are 7 leaves and it's matte. So definitely I will have to remove this one and have to remove it deeply, like from here. Yank it out of the socket like that. And I'm actually really feeling bad for the poorest thing to do that, so I much better prefer roses that are not grafted and you don't need to worry about something like this. Actually, own root roses are more likely to withstand freezing temperature than grafted ones because they do not have a grafted point that might get damaged with the cold and snow. And many roses actually perform better on their own root. See, they put already out flowers just months after you do a cutting. That's why most of my roses have their own root and actually perform excellent. And when I buy such grafted roses that might be prone to get sick, I make sure to have a cutting, to make a new cutting, to preserve the rose in case it's going to die or problems, to have one in its own root, like this here.